Hi guys, it's Destiny here, and I would just like to say this is my first official video on YouTube. I mean, yes, I've posted one last night, and it was just a silly video of me and my sister doing a challenge, but this is going to be my actual first video talking to you guys. So, with that being said, I would like to start off completely honest and do my top 5 most embarrassing moments, because who doesn't love a good embarrassing moment? Because I know I do, just because it's kind of funny to me, even though it's sad, but it's funny. If it's funny with the other person, it's okay to laugh. But don't be like one of those people who, like, the person is crying of embarrassment and you're over there laughing, because, you know, that's kind of bad and crappy of you. So let's get right to it. Embarrassing moment number 1. I'm going to start off with something kind of simple, and then we'll lead up to the most embarrassing. So I was at a Christmas party, and I got this prize. It was like a sweatshirt. I remember putting it on, but it was like too big, and I was taking it off, and I took it off, and my shirt was stuck to the top, and I don't think anybody was looking. My friend said nobody was looking, but I pretty much flashed the crowd. Yeah, so that was pretty embarrassing. And now my friends, since that happened, we do this thing like every time we're taking off a sweatshirt, we get the other person to hold the other shirt down. See, I was not that smart back in the day, but I'm getting wiser. So the next embarrassing moment is I got spit on at SeaWorld. Yeah, how embarrassing and gross is that? So, me and my mom and my friends, we were just walking around. I think we were going to go to the Manta or something. And next thing I know, I get sprayed, and it was disgusting. I'm pretty sure this person just spit and then hawked a loogie. And whenever they hawked a loogie, it landed on my foot, and the spit just sprayed all on my face, and I was disgusted. I was disgusted. Who would do that? I mean, if you're gonna sneeze at you, come on, guys. Use your brain. And you're in public, so it's kind of gross. So the next embarrassing thing was I was at a lake, and my family, we were camping out, and I decided that I was going to dive off the top of the dock. So here I am, I dive, and then I hear a pop, and my top goes flop. Luckily, I'm under the water, so nobody really saw. But there are still people around, but I just quickly put that on, and my strap had literally broke. So I was holding it together, running to my family, and they had to get those keychain circles? They had to circle the keychain, the strap to my top. That was pretty embarrassing. I had to be like that for the rest of the weekend. So then my next most embarrassing moment was, okay, so I was a majorette back in middle school, 6th and 7th grade year, and I was getting ready, and I was about to go out and perform, and we were practicing behind the bleachers before we went on, and next thing I know, splat, right on the top of my head. I'm like, oh my God, did a bird just crap on my head? And I look up, and there's this guy dipping tobacco and spitting off the top of the bleachers, and he just spit right on top of my head. I don't know about you, but that is the most disgusting thing. Not just spit on you, but nasty chewed tobacco spit on top of your head right as you're about to perform. That was embarrassing. My next most embarrassing moment, this happened my freshman year. I am a sophomore now, so it wasn't that long ago, but it had just rained the night before and during the day, and I was dumb, okay? like before school even started, I sat on a bench that had like a puddle of water this big, and my whole entire bottom got soaked, and it looked like I peed. And then I had to dry that out, air dry. Like I had to stand up, and like my friend had to guard me and let it air out before school started. And then like later on that day, I was going to fourth period, and there's like this little brick wall, and it's like where we all sat. Like it wasn't a high brick wall, it was like a platform kind of in front of our classes. And I went to go sit down, and my friend Dustin, he goes, "Destiny, stop!" And I screamed, but I still sat. And yeah, my whole entire pants were wet again, and they were wetter than the first time, and I literally had to run to the bathroom, put my butt up to the dryer, and let it air dry my butt. And there were people coming out, and they were laughing at me, and then finally this one nice girl, I have no idea who she is, but she was like, "Oh, I had to do that too." I was like, you can relate to me, my struggles. I think I'm just prone to accidents. Destiny, accident prone. Yeah, that sounds pretty nice. So I know this, I only said 5, but I'm going to add on a 6 just because. Just because the sitting in water reminded me of another one. So I want to say it was my 8th grade year. And I rode the bus, so I got on the bus, and I sat down, just nothing. And at my middle school that I went to, we had to wear a uniform. So I was in my uniform, and I was wearing khaki pants and polo. I get up, not even noticing, I'd sat in chocolate. Nobody even told me until I went to lunch, and you know how girls, like, they check their butt or whatever, or at least I do, or girls at my school do. And I had chocolate smeared all over my pants, and nobody told me. So at lunch, I called my mom, and I was like, "Mom, can you bring me another pair of pants?" And then I'm pretty sure she just ended up checking me out because that was really embarrassing, and nobody told me throughout the whole entire day. Now, granted, lunch wasn't until after 3rd period, so I went through 3 hours of my day. No, probably 4 hours, because the bus ride plus the time before school started. I went through 4 hours of my day with chocolate smeared all over my pants, and it looked like I crapped myself. I was embarrassed. I wanted to cry. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like it, give it a thumbs up if you liked it. I mean, you don't have to, but it would really support me, and I'd really appreciate it. And comment what your most embarrassing moment was, because mine wouldn't be like, I'm sure there's more embarrassing ones ahead of mine, but for me, that was pretty embarrassing. So, bye guys, thank you for watching.